welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you guys the ride or die tag, and a lot of you have been asking me to do this tag, and I was also tagged by my friend Amanda Enzing. If you guys haven't seen her video or the original video from Jaclyn Hill, I'm gonna have those two videos linked down below in the description box. I can't wait to show you guys everything because it's pretty obvious already. I don't know if you guys have been following me for a while now, but if you guys do, you guys probably already know like at least 80% of the products what they're gonna be. But anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that way you're updated with my future videos. But without further ado, let's jump into the tag. So before we jump into the products, I did want to let you guys know that I am wearing all of the products on my face. So if you guys are interested in seeing like this little quick tutorial, follow me on my Instagram. I'm going to be posting a little mini clip of me doing my makeup really quickly. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram, or if not, you could just go see it. But anyways, let's start out with primers. I'm going to start out with the face primer and then the eye primer. And I think this is a one that's going to be obvious. I didn't even have to think about this one, but it is definitely the Benefit Professional. I've always talked about this primer ever since I could remember using it. I think it was like after I graduated high school, I started using it, and I was just remembering like I was at the counter, the girl was showing me how amazing it looked, how it blurred out these little like fine lines, and as well like minimized the appearance of your pores and whatever. So I obviously right away fell for it and bought it, and to be honest, it does do that. It does blur out your imperfections. If you have like any little bumps of like pimples or anything, it won't make them like disappear or anything, but at least it'll smooth it out. That way it's not so noticeable. It doesn't have texture on your pimple or acne scars. Like I used to have them so much, and I would always use a smoothing primer. But this one, hands down, it's the best one that I could recommend to you guys. And I've bought, I'm not even kidding, probably like 10 bottles of these, or maybe even more. I have no idea. I lost count, but I've been buying it for over years and years, and I still have like 3 backups in my drawer just because I love it this much. So definitely this has to be hands down my favorite face primer. All right, now for the eye primer, I wouldn't say I had a hard time. I was just kind of like in between two of them, but I feel like this one has to be it because no matter what, I feel like it's always the best one to make my eyeshadow stand out, and as well last all day like without any problem. So it has to be the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I picked the color Painterly because soft ochre, even though I love that color, what was that? Even though I love that color, it just always dries out so quickly, and I hate that. It drives me crazy, but this one never really does. I don't know what the difference, but anyways, hands down this one has to be the best one. It just makes your the color of your veins or any discoloration of your eye just kind of disappear, and then at the same time, once you apply an eyeshadow, it like grabs onto it and won't let go of it. So I really recommend it. I know that sometimes it might be a little too intense because right away it grabs onto the eyeshadow, and if you're applying darker eyeshadow, it might get messy or whatever. But a tip that I do have for you guys is to first set it with like a white vanilla eyeshadow or something, and then go in there with your blending or crease eyeshadow. But I never really have a problem with it. I kind of got used to it, so I know how it works, and it's like I said, it's just amazing. So yeah, those are my favorite primers. Now let's move on to the foundation. So for foundation, I did have a little hard time just because of the fact that every time a new foundation comes out, I fall in love with it. For example, right now, the Urban Decay All Nighter, that one is an amazing foundation. Like I love it. The only thing I hate about it is the color selection. Like it just drives me nuts that I still cannot find my perfect shade because I've been mixing 2 shades. But anyways, I went based off of like what foundation have I repurchased more than 2 times, and that hands down has to be this one from Estee Edit. It's the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and not only do I love it, but every time I used to do makeup on clients, I would recommend for them to buy a foundation like this one, and every time they would purchase this one, they would come back and tell me like, oh my god, Jasmine, like that foundation is amazing, like what have I been using before that, you know? It is for that reason that I have to recommend this foundation to you guys, and it is my ride or die no matter what. It is the foundation that I have on my face right now, like I said, and I just love everything about it. It has a full coverage. It lasts all day. This is actually one of the 2 foundations that I used for my wedding, and like I said, it lasted the whole day. It was like water resistant for some reason, well maybe because of the other foundation, but it's just so beautiful and gives you like this flawless coverage, like I said. So I just really recommend it to you guys. If you have oily skin, you are definitely gonna love this. If you have dry skin, maybe not so much, but if you moisturize and, I don't know, do something with your face to hydrate it, you might love it a lot too. But hands down, this is the best foundation ever. Now, for concealer, you guys probably already know this one, and I didn't even have to think about it. It is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Ever since I tried this concealer, I just immediately fell in love with it. I just love the fact that it feels really light, very like hydrating to the under eye, and on top of that, it does cover up your under eye circles. It has like a medium to full coverage. You do have to work it up if you really want it to be a full coverage, but I just like that it's like a medium coverage, and for the fact that it's obviously hydrating. But the other thing that I love about it is because you guys know I have these little like fine lines under my eye, and every time I try to like use a new concealer, it just never really works out, even if I bake it or not. But this one, even if I don't bake my under eye, it would just be like super nice under there. So it is for that reason that it's my ride or die. And let me tell you guys, I probably have already purchased like 7 of these, not even kidding. And this one's all chewed up because of my dog, but it's still there. Now for face powder and setting powder, I've been going between like 3 different powders. You guys know it's the Laura Mercier, the Kat Von D, and the Clinique one, but I have to go with this original one, the Laura Mercier, because I really have repurchased this like 3 times already, and I think I'm still gonna keep repurchasing it just for the fact that I love it. And lately I have been going back to it, so it is for that reason that I have to choose it as my ride or die. But it's just so nice, and it doesn't really make your face feel caked up or anything. It doesn't change the color of your foundation, your concealer. You know how some setting powders do that, like they right away change the color or make it more white or something. This one doesn't do that, and as well, it is great for flash photography. So if you guys are, you know, going to be taking pictures with flash or anything, it's not going to have that flashback. So it's for that reason that I really recommend it and love it, and will forever repurchase it. All right, so now for my cream contour. This one wasn't as hard as well because I just really love how this one feels and how it just blends so easily. So it has to be the Pure Cameo Contour Dual-Ended Contour Foundation Stick, and it is in the shade medium. It does come with a side where you could highlight with it, but I don't use that side. I only use the contour side. So this is how it looks, and you just kind of twist it up, and that's it. And I just love how easy it is to blend. I just hate those contour sticks that it is so hard to be blending it, or you have to be either with a beauty blender and then a brush, and then no, I just hate that. So I'd rather have a product that is super easy to blend and great for the everyday thing, and this is definitely that product. I just love how it just easily blends, and as well the coverage and the colors that they have. So I feel like this is something that you guys will love as well. But I will always use it and recommend it to you guys. I do also have a coupon code for Pure Cosmetics now, which is Birdie. If you guys are interested in purchasing anything from their website, you guys can use my coupon code now, and it'll give you a discount on your purchase. So now for my bronzer, and this one, it just recently became my favorite, and I will keep repurchasing it because of the fact that I love it. I haven't repurchased it yet because I'm still using it, but I don't know, I've just become so obsessed with it, and it has to be this bronzer by MAC. This is in the shade Dark Golden. It is what I have on my face right now. I just love the color. That's all there is to it. Other than that, it is easy to blend. I love that it is a beautiful color that you could just use it by itself. You don't even have to contour with it or anything. You just apply that and then you're good to go. I don't know, like I said, I just really fell in love with the color and just how easy it is to blend it as well. So I definitely recommend this to you guys. Hey! Now for blush, I hate to say this, but I wish I could have ran out to the store yesterday to buy it because I literally love that blush so much. But it is the Benefit Rocketeur blush. That blush is everything. I remember the first time that it came out, I right away used it up, like no joke. Like I went down to the pan and finished it, and then I repurchased it again, and the same thing happened again. And so I went through 2, but then I was like, okay, I need to switch my blush now. Like I need to like explore other options. So ever since, I've been having like, you know, jumping from other blushes from like Sigma to Tarte or whatever, you know, but if I have to choose a blush that will forever be my favorite, it has to be that one. But the one that I am using today and that I also love a lot is the ones from Tarte. It doesn't matter what blush it is, as long as it has a little bit of shimmer in there, because the Rocketeer does have a shimmer. It's great. This one's as well, I really recommend to you guys because they obviously last for 12 hours on your face. But just that Rocketeer blush, if you guys can actually also smell it, it smells amazing. So hands down, it has to be that blush, but I just don't have it, so I'll insert a picture here or something. All right, so for my highlighter, this one wasn't hard either because I literally live and die for this highlighter, but it is the Anastasia So Hollywood. It is what I have on my face right now, and I will forever keep using it. I didn't know these were limited edition because I have been wanting to purchase a backup, but I can't find them, and they're only on eBay for like $200, and I'm not gonna pay $200 for this. Like, I love you so much, but not that much. Yeah, this is my favorite highlighter of all time. Like, I just love the color, and I love how it doesn't look super intense, but at the same time it does have that little kick, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just really love it, highly recommend it, and the color is everything. So just in case, here is how it looks. So pretty. Now moving on to the eyes, since we're done with the face. Or actually no, let me mention my favorite makeup setting spray. You guys probably already know this one, but it is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. This one is hands down my favorite. I just really love that it actually makes a difference to my face, not like other face primers where I feel like it's just applying water and it does nothing. This one I do feel like it does something to your face where it actually makes your makeup last all day. And on top of that, if you have oily skin, trust me, this baby will save you, especially on those hot, humid days. Like, this does wonders. So this is forever the makeup setting spray that I will forever use and recommend to you guys. And of course, I do have a coupon code for Ofra. It's Birdie. It'll get you a discount on their website. So now for the eyes, because that is something that I'm really excited about. But let me be really honest with you guys. Before I started this whole YouTube thing, I would only have like one of each thing, like one mascara, one foundation, and things like that, right? So if I came down to the product that if I was going back to that time in my life where I only had one of each thing, what would be the eyeshadows that I would always use for my everyday thing, no matter what, even if I wanted to go glam or whatever? And these were the eyeshadows, you guys. Like I said, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys probably already know these eyeshadows because I used to use them like crazy. But it is the hands down my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. But of course I love all their eyeshadows, but the eyeshadows that I am using and that if I could just like wear this for my everyday makeup, I would be Creme Brulee, because of course that is my perfect color, transition color. And then on top of that, I would apply Cocoa Bear to apply to darken up my crease. Now if I did want to go a little bit more glam and make it darker and smokier, I would use this one, Mocha, because Mocha is the perfect neutral like dark brown, and that is actually what I have on the outer part of my eye. And then for my lid color, if I had to go shimmer or matte, these would be the two eyeshadows. And this is the reason why I have it in this first row, because these are my favorite eyeshadows. But this one, I don't even know what it's called anymore. It's called Mirage, and it's that perfect like vanilla color for your lid. But if I did have to go with a shimmery eyeshadow, it would have to be Shimma Shimma. It is really like shimmery, that's why it's called Shimma Shimma, but I just love it, and it's what I have on my lid right now. And these would be my perfect eyeshadows, you guys. And I would, if I had to do a palette, I would include some type of eyeshadow that came close to these eyeshadows because I just really love them so much. But yeah, these are my favorite eyeshadows. But not only do I love it because of the color, because of the actual formula itself. Like, they are so easy to blend. They're very pigmented, and just in general, they're very affordable. Like, anyone can really like get their hands on these, and they're just amazing. So for sure, hands down, Makeup Geek eyeshadows are my favorite, and this is what I have to recommend. But if I had to choose a palette, to be honest, you guys already know me, like there's not really like that perfect palette for me right now, because there's always something in it that I don't like. So that is the reason why I have to go with picking like an eyeshadow type of things, you know what I mean? Because every palette, like, it does have like your favorite things, like your favorite eyeshadow neutral colors, but there's always like that one color in there that you will never use, and you're just kind of like, no. So then after that, we have to do a wing liner. Of course, you guys already know this one. It is the Sigma Wicked Gel Liner. I'm actually finishing up this one again, but I've gone through so many of these, you guys. Like, it is crazy how many I've finished. Like, probably like 4 or 5, honestly. And I just will forever keep using it. I love it so much. I highly recommend it. And of course, as well for Sigma, I have a coupon code, which is Birdie. And as well, I have to say that if I had to choose like what would be my favorite like Holy Grail brushes, it would also be from Sigma, because I just love them. They were my first like purchase of brushes, and I just love Sigma so much. So hands down, for my eyeliner has to be this one from Sigma, the Wicked Jet Liner. Now for my mascara, you guys, I have 2 mascaras that I will always forever use, and that one is the Maybelline The Falsies, which I'm included as my ride or die, and then there's the other one that's the L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara. Those 2, they're really amazing. But if I had to choose one between those 2, it would have to be this one, the Falsies. This one makes my eyelashes so long. I know I always wear falsies, but if I'm not wearing false lashes, this is the baby that will make that difference in my eyes to kind of make them a little longer, you know. And I don't know, I just really love as well that it's so easy to apply on your bottom lashes. It makes them look super long and dark and just nice, you know. So this is my ride or die mascara that I will forever use and keep recommending to you guys. Okay, so now for my lashes. These lashes, I have always been using them since like they came out. Ever since they came out, like I just became so obsessed with them that I was using them literally every single day, like every single tutorial. And if you guys, like I said, have followed me for a while, you guys know this, but it has to be House of Lashes Iconics, and that's what I'm wearing right now. All this makeup like literally makes me remind myself like of back then, like when I first started YouTube, because this was like my eyeshadows, my go-to eyeshadows and everything, my lashes and everything. I just really love how they make your eyes look kind of dolly looking and stuff like that. I just like the little like peaks. I mean, that just, I love that in a lash. So these have to be hands down my ride or die eyelashes at the moment, because I just love how they look. Now for the brows. The brows is something that you guys probably already know, because as well, when they first launched, I just became so obsessed with it, and I right away just kept repurchasing it. So it has to be the Anastasia Dip Brow. You guys already know this. I go between the shades medium brown and dark brown. I sometimes mix the both of them together. This is the one that I obviously have in my brows right now, and I will forever probably use and keep repurchasing because I just love it. It just stays on all day. Even though it says it's waterproof, it's not, but it is water resistant, let me tell you. But I just love that it just stays on all day in place. Like if I rub my eyes or my brows or whatever, it's not gonna go anywhere. So that's the reason why I really recommend it to you guys. All right, so for the very last thing, it comes down to the lips. What is my ride or die lip products? So obviously you guys know that if I have to choose, it would always be down to a nude lip, and this is obviously what I have on right now. And first of all, I want to say what is my favorite lip pencil, and it is this one from MAC, and it's in the color Strip Down. I just love it. It's perfect for every nude lip color that I use, no matter what. Even if like I'm using something that's very similar to it, I just feel like I need to add it just to kind of like give that little like dimension to my lips. But if I have to choose a lipstick, it has to be this one from MAC, and it's called Honey Love. It is like the perfect shade. I'm not wearing it right now because I'm actually wearing another lip product, but this is how it looks. It is a nude with a pinky color, pinky brown like undertone, if you can see. But I just feel like this is the perfect lip color for my everyday thing, and I love it. But if I do have to use a liquid lipstick, it has to be this one from Ofra. Ofra liquid lipsticks in general are amazing, you guys. Like if you guys want to use like a good liquid lipstick, it has to be the Ofra liquid lipsticks. Those are hands down my favorite formula, like no matter what. And this is actually one of like their old packaging, because obviously I've been using them for like already like more than a year. But this one is in the color Sao Paulo, which is what's on my lips, and I love the color. This is like the perfect nude for me, and I just really love it. But in general, if I have to choose liquid lipsticks, it will always have to be Ofra liquid lipsticks. I just love their formula. It's so amazing. It lasts all day. It doesn't feel super dry or anything, and they're easy to remove. So that is why I have to recommend or have as my ride or die the Ofra liquid lipsticks. Jacqueline did include in her tag, what would you be your favorite gloss? Now, my favorite gloss is something random that I've probably only mentioned it twice on my channel because I really don't like to wear a lot of glosses, and if I do, it's just like the new ones that come out. But if it's a gloss that I wish that I could like keep using every day, it has to be this one. It's from Mana Kadar. I think that's what it's called, but this is in the color Lucky. I just love the lip gloss, like the actual formula, the color, everything about this lip gloss. Like I just received it in a BoxyCharm thing, and ever since I was like, oh my god, this gloss is amazing, and I could literally use this by itself and it's just gonna make my lips look super healthy and plump and everything. So I really love this lip glosses. I haven't tried any other color because this is literally the only color that I have, but I'm pretty sure the other ones are going to be just as amazing. But this is my perfect gloss, or my ride or die gloss. Well, my loves, that is it for this ride or die tag. I really want to know what are your guys' ride or die products. You guys can leave them down in the comment section, or if you guys make YouTube videos, please tag me. I want to see your guys' videos because I'm also curious, like, to know what are people's favorite products. So let me know in the comment section, or if not, tag me on any social media. And as well, I want to know if you guys want to see how I used to do my makeup back in high school, which is going to be so embarrassing. But if you guys want to see that, let's give this video a huge thumbs up, and if it gets to like 10,000 likes, I will for sure do that video. But yeah, my loves, with that, my loves, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!